There are so many dragonflies outside my window right now. Also, the cicadas are so loud. There are so many, my gosh. Oh my god, there's so many. Have they all just like hatched or something? There are probably hundreds. What the hell, I've never seen this many. Okay, looking into the bright skies making my eyes water. Anyways, fall is well and truly here. I'm so excited. The temperatures have been going down. I've been wearing sweaters. We've made it. So this morning I've spent the time planning new projects, mood boarding. I don't think I've even looked at my fiber arts board in months. So I went through, added new ideas because everything on there was kind of like old and I've been looking at forever. So found some new inspirations and decided to print them out and kind of do a little visual. I also finally fixed my printer. That's why I had shipping delays in my shop, because my printer wasn't working, so I couldn't print out shipping. It was a whole mess. But anyways, I figured it out finally. So I made a little mood board. These aren't going to be like one-to-one replicas or anything, but it's just kind of for the inspiration, the basis. I find that if I just keep it on my computer on a board, I don't like remember them or just don't feel like motivated to do the project. I don't know. I'm very much like a tactile physical media kind of gal, so it needs to be printed out. And of course I love to journal and collage and things like that, so I had to make it pretty. So the number one project is a cardigan. I am working on other projects, aka the baby blanket that I cannot stop talking about, but it's almost done. I'm just blocking some squares, but we'll move on to new projects, okay? I've been saying I want to make something with a new to me crochet stitch, like one that I haven't tried before or made a full project out of before. So with the help of today's sponsor, I'm gonna make that happen. Thank you so much to Craftsy for sponsoring this video. Craftsy is an online community and resource where millions of crafters, makers, and DIY enthusiasts find creative inspiration, advance their skills, and learn new ones along the way. There are tons of classes and categories to explore, and you learn from professionals in their fields, providing step-by-step instructions that are super easy to follow. There are classes in crochet, knitting, painting, photography, cake decorating, woodworking, etc., etc. So like I said, I'm advancing my crochet knowledge, and I am using Stitch Mastery by the Craftsy editors, and I've been learning the Trinity stitch and the linen or moss stitch, which is what I'm going to use for my next project, which is the cardigan. I'm calling it a desk cardigan. Like when I'm working at my desk, I just get cold and I want to throw something on. So I've learned this new stitch. It was super easy. I learned it last night and I made a little swatch trial, and it was so easy. Like once I got into the flow of it, like I used the tutorial for 2 rows, and then once I got into it, I was good to go. So I decided to use this stitch, and I like how close it is. It doesn't have too many like holes, and it can really be like a warm sweater. So that is my next project. Thanks to Craftsy for helping out with that. If you would like to check out the classes at Craftsy and be part of this creative community, the first 1,000 to click the link in the description of this video will get a full year of premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49, valid for new members only. So thank you so much to Craftsy for sponsoring this video. On to buying yarn, because all my yarn is in storage, so I just have to go buy some new yarn. No, literally, I just don't have any yarn. I also want a nice quality yarn for this cardigan. I think I'll only get one skein, but I'm only gonna get one for now and see if I like it for this cardigan as I work with it. And if I do like it, then I'll just go back and get more. But yes, I'm very excited, but yarn is very expensive. But for this cardigan, I want to be able to like feel the yarn right away. I don't want to order. But for other projects like this large blanket that I have in mind, it's going to be like a long-term project, a blanket, because it's humongous. I've never desired to make a crochet blanket before because it takes a million years. That yarn I will source from online and bulk buy, so it can be a little bit cheaper, but I'm scared about that one. But I will do it, I think. I mean, look at how long the baby blanket took me, and it was so small. But that was it. Okay, that was different, okay? So that's the plan for today. As for what I'm currently reading, because I love to listen to audiobooks while I crochet, I finished last night Murder by Memory by Olivia Wade. I've been talking about this book for a million years, I feel like, but it was okay. I didn't love it. It is a short story, a novella type. It needed more. I think I'm just also not a mystery gal, so that's why I'm just saying it was fine. I can't say that I didn't like it or that it was bad. I just gave it a 3 stars. So that was the last read, and now I just don't know what I'm in the mood for. Calabasas just came out, So should I read that? But I also would like a physical copy of it so that I can annotate. I don't know. We'll figure it out later because I have a harder time starting books when I'm out and about because can't really focus fully. I have to already be into the book to be able to listen to it while I'm out doing stuff. So I'm just going to throw on a little playlist, a little fall vibes playlist. I'm so happy. I feel so full, like my bones feel nourished. And then I'm also going to go buy some groceries and do a little bit of a fall baking later. It's fall, besties. We made it. I feel so much better already. But I'm going to head out to a yarn store now, and I'm going to take my traveler's notebook with me to keep in mind the projects and not stray. Okay, quick outfit. Bag stuffed to the max because minimalism, I don't know her. Perfume I'm wearing is Arabella Winter to the Soul. I love this one so much, but it's almost done. Docs, love these ones so much. They're so comfortable. They didn't even need a break-in window. My top, I don't know where it's from, Old Navy probably. And my skirt is from Cider. Yeah, fall. Bruh, what is going on? Am I doing something wrong? Not very good at counting. I am dyslexic. I don't know how to count this shit, so I'm not even gonna try. We'll see if it works out. Since I made my soup, which was delicious, why didn't I think to make rice? I don't know. Normally I would eat that with rice. My brain isn't working, okay? But I finally decided what to read after I ate my Vampire Plus One by Jenna Levine. This is the second book. The first book is My Roommate is a Vampire or something like that. My Vampire Roommate. That one was fine. It was a fun time. Upon reading the second book, I think that first book mentioned Taylor Swift one too many times, and this book is definitely, and also something else that really made me cringe, but you know what? It's just an unserious, silly time, and it has vampires in it, urban fantasy, very silly vampires, especially this one that is the main character of the second book. I would say these are all standalones. Are they standalones? They follow different couples in each book, but you should read them in chronological order. The reason why I remembered that this was on the TBR is that yesterday I was looking up the books that are coming out in September, and the third book is coming out in September. So when I couldn't figure out what to read today, I just decided to pick this up because I figured it'd be similar to the first book in being like a silly fun time. Definitely not books that I could read back to back, but when the time is right, they are great. I enjoyed my apple pastry thing. It was delish. Totally forgot that I had a food fixation of that like a couple years ago. So it was nice to have that again. And then I took some over. I just ran it over to my mom, and she enjoyed it. Knox was so happy to see me. Knox is my dog nephew. And I think that this crocheting is going well. Maybe I have not been missing a stitch. It's only looking like that because, it's the early rows, and I have a very tight, I forget what the term is called, but when you crochet very tightly, that is me, which I don't really care to fix because crochet stuff, yarn, sags out after a while, and my camera just died. Don't you love that?